Wondering which fishing pole to use? Stay tuned. Welcome, Big Kev here with All About Fishing with Big Kev. We did a video on reels. Today we're going to do one on the proper rods for the reels that we showed yesterday. So I've got a few examples of rods and I'll kind of explain what they are, and then I'll show you which reel would work with which rod. So the first rod I want to show you is a rather heavy, it's a 7-foot rod. And on your rods, it will tell you in letters what it is, the length, the line weight that's required or recommended, and then it tells you the lure weight as well that this rod is good for. So if you notice too, this one's handle is really long. This would be a super heavy rod for like catfishing, trolling, bait caster type rod. So this is a heavy duty trolling rod, 7 foot. Again, this is just a straight handle, and the reel seat sits right here. So this is would be for a bait caster. You could even, it would even accept the 33 Zebco. It's a little light of a reel for this rod, but it's that style rod. Or you could use maybe a bait caster like this with this reel rod. So that mounts up there like that. So with this rod, again, it's what, 15 to 30 pound mono. So it's a really heavy rod. So that would be one choice. Another choice is just a basic 5'6" rod. This is what comes with your standard combos that you see in the store. Now that first rod was a single 1-piece rod. This one is actually what they call a 2-piece rod. So this rod comes apart in 2 pieces for easy storage. It is for a spinning or a spin cast reel. Preferably, this would be more of your Zebco 33 style reel. And on the newer rods, they've come to these kind of goofy looking handles on them now. A lot of your high-end bass rods have them. Here's one here that has the same handle. This is about a $15 rod. This one's about a $150 rod. And they've kind of mimicked the same type of handle. So this is your 5'6". And this here is called medium action, 6 to 12 pounds. So this would be a perfect fit for your Zebco 33 reel to be mounted on for a child or an adult, so forth like that. It's a medium action, so it's great for all kinds of fishing or any species. This again is for a spin cast. You could put a bait caster on it if you wanted. I'd recommend a low profile bait caster, not the big heavy duty ones. Because again, this line is 6 to 12 pound. So that is a 2-piece spin cast style rod. These are your line guides, and they would be on the top. And I'll explain that here in a minute, but they go on the top of the reel when you're using it. Now, opposite of that is a spinning rod. Now, the line guides now are on the bottom, and they're a lot bigger diameter. So we talked about this yesterday, using the spinning reels This was actually bought as a combo. That's why everything's color coded and matching. But remember I talked about people were using them this way, and this is the wrong way to do it. These are used to be like this, open the bail, and so forth. So the spinning rod has the larger line guides on it, and they actually are on the bottom of the pole. Now the reason the spinning rod comes with larger line guides is because your line is coming off this spool in a lot bigger circle, and it tries to be as free as it can, and it reduces it as it goes down the rod. Now this rod is 6'6", and it uses a lure of 1/8 to 1/2 ounce, and it's 4 to 12 pound line. And again, they've incorporated that newfangled handle into it. So this is what would be a spinning rod. Again, the line guides go to the bottom. Now, this one here, I kind of wanted to show you because it's a different style handle that fishing poles do come with. And depending, you know, again, it's personal preference. One's not better than the other, but this is what they call pistol grip. This one's held just kind of like a pistol grip. Imagine if that was a pistol, you would hold it like this. So this is what they call a pistol grip style handle. Again, your reel would sit here. This would be for like a bait caster or a Zebco 33 style spin cast reel. So this is actually one piece, 5'6" rod, but I wanted to show you this one because of the pistol grip handle. So that's another option. And again, I showed you this one here. This is that higher end rod that is a graphite rod. It's a material. Rods are made of all different kinds of material. They use about the same blanks throughout the industry. And then somebody just puts their name on it. But this one here is a 6 foot 10" rod, medium heavy, and it uses 8 to 17 pound line. And again, it's a one piece, and it's what they call HSX60 graphite. So you pay a little bit more money for it, but in all honesty, $150 fishing pole or a $30 fishing pole will get you the same results. So again, when it comes to rod and reels, if you're new at it, here's the ticket right here. Excellent rods. They're just as good as the most expensive ones, and you get the trouble-free reel with it in a combo for your best for your money. So hopefully that kind of explains rods a little bit. Again, they range, even kids poles can be 4 foot, and they come in ultralights, which are like your 2 to 6 pound line. I don't have one here right now. And then they go all the way up to your crappie rods, which are 13, 15 foot long. Very flimsy, very lightweight rods. So when you're looking for an all-around basic fishing pole, stay in that 5'6" to 6 foot range, and stay with the spin cast type reel if you're an amateur angler. And then from there, you can even go into the bait casters on your 5'6", 6 foot rods. None of us are making big money catching fish. So, you know, there's all kinds of gimmicks out there and things, but I'm just trying to keep it as basic and as simple as possible. I appreciate you listening to the video. Please like and subscribe to my videos. I'm going to do another video here in the near future. We talked about reels. Excuse me. Well, I went out and blew one up on a bird's nest so people could see what that is. So I'm going to show some tricks in the next video on how to keep from doing these bird's nests. So yesterday when I was talking about reels, I said one cast could ruin your day. Well, right there was one cast. And so you can see how it ruins your day fishing. That's what these high dollar bait casters. So please tune in to my next video and I'll teach you some tricks on trying to keep that from happening. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.